For more than 20 years, CTV has captured the moments that matter in our community. From our studios in St. Clair, you're watching Focus with Paul Dingeman.
Another Focus program begins now. We've got some very entertaining and educational kind of things for you today. No different than usual. Focus appears here at Marine City in St. Clair each Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. We are glad you are along. There is an event that is happening in Marine City. It's going to be the second time around, and they are trying to achieve a Guinness World Record. Joining me is a pumpkin. Yep. Hello, Pumpkin.
Hello.
Nice to see you. And her bodyguard is Erica DeLange. Nice to see you, Eric.
Nice to see you.
Laura Scotcha and Erica are representing the Marine City Chamber.
Yes.
And last year you had a fun, and even more fun event.
Right.
Which was called Pumpkin Palozza Party.
Right.
And it's up again. Talk to me about what's happening, when it's going to be.
Go ahead.
Well, first I want to thank our presenting sponsors for this year.
Yeah.
Bosch Farms is providing all the pumpkins. They're beautiful, huge, regulation size pumpkins. Yes, but they're gorgeous. And also the Mariner is a presenting sponsor this year for our event. Again, I should say. And we're attempting to break the Guinness World Record for most people carving pumpkins simultaneously.
Okay.
And last year we had over 780 people in the park,
marvelous.
which was amazing.
Yeah,
fantastic.
This year our goal is 1,200, so we're well on our way to reach that goal. And the record is 1,060, and we want to blow it out of the water.
Where did they perform or make the record?
Was it in New Mexico?
New Mexico?
Yes, New Mexico.
Yes, I think it was in New
Okay.
Mexico.
Yes.
So, yeah.
So, and that was in 2015.
15.
A while ago. Huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
a while ago. So yeah.
Yeah, so
We're on there
it's
too.
June. Yeah.
You brought along some pictures, and if Crystal will throw those up, we'll talk about them.
Okay.
You've got some great shots of what happened last year.
Mm-hmm.
And you said there was how many pumpkins you used last year?
Over 780.
Yeah, there were over
there's a lot.
700. And the beauty of it was, first of all, everybody just getting together in organizations, businesses, people. And then afterwards, in the evening, everybody gets a tea light, and everybody lights their candle, and we have the pumpkins facing the river, and they're all lit up at night, and it was fabulous.
Yeah,
Absolutely fabulous.
It had to look beautiful.
Yeah.
There should be a picture.
Here we go. That's the picture
That's
of the tea lights. And the way they're also personalized with just everybody carving them themselves. That's cool.
Right. And we have a contest, so there is a pumpkin carving contest for adults and kids.
Mm-hmm.
So we try to make it fun. There's a lot of activities in the park. We have vendors this year that will be selling on St. Clair Street. But here you have Bosch Farm. Yeah, they're starting to harvest some of the pumpkins now.
Were you kidding when you said regulation size?
They are regulation.
No, they have to be a certain weight to qualify for the record.
Oh, okay. All right.
These were our winners.
Look at those.
Yeah, those were our winners last year. Different categories, kids and adults. And they
I
get
love
prizes.
the one on the left there.
That's
pretty scary.
One. Yeah, that was a good one.
I think we have scariest and funniest this year.
That's
first,
a good
second,
way.
third.
That's a good way to do it.
Yep, keep it simple. You can see, look at the crowd.
Yep.
Everybody had a ball. It was
had a beautiful day.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, and look at them lined up. This is before the people started carving.
Yeah. There's a lot that goes into it. We have to follow Guinness rules, and there's a whole sheets and sheets of rules we have to follow. So, we have officials that have to regulate everything. Everybody has to be pre-registered. You can buy the kits online at pumpkinpalooza.com, but you have to also do a registration form.
Do you bring your own tools, or do you?
We supply that.
You
That's
supply
part of
the
it.
tools.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So for $7, you get a, regulation size pumpkin, which I can't remember what the weight is, but it's around 15 pounds or something.
No, I thought it was like 22.
Oh, I don't. We have to look at that.
Oh,
we have to read that before next week.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. And it comes with a carving kit, and it comes with a tea light, and so they have everything that they need. And everybody will have a wristband with their number that corresponds with the pumpkin. So it's a lot of organization, a lot of logistics that go into it.
Yeah, it does.
Well,
but you guys do it so well, that organization.
Well, and just to give you the day's event schedule, so from noon to 3, we'll have Drake Park open with kids games. and a lot of fun little games. It's free for the kids to go over and play, and they'll get little treats for doing that. And then on St. Clair Street, that street will be closed with vendors, food vendors. Many local vendors will be on the street from, again, noon to 3. And then people can start coming up to, I don't want to say register, but check in at 1 o'clock to let us know that they're there, and they'll get their wristband. So then at 3:30, we'll open up Nautical Mile Park so they can come in and find their pumpkin, and their wristband will have the same number as their pumpkin. So they just go find it there. And then carving starts promptly at 4 o'clock because everyone has to be carving at the same time for 5 minutes.
When the contest is over, do I get to take my pumpkin home?
Well, that night we leave them in the park. The following day, Sunday, they're all lit, and then Sunday everybody's allowed to come back and get their pumpkin.
Probably want them to come back.
Yeah, absolutely. If not, we have a big cleanup anyways.
Yes.
One thing we do at nighttime is we open up the park, but it is by donation. So if you don't donate money, we are raising money for River Rec Teen Zone, which is the teen
great
zone.
Project there.
Yes, we're putting together for St. Clair County.
All right, well, it's October the 7th, but we need you to get registered and everything before that, and they can do that by calling the chamber, right?
Or just go to pumpkinpaloozaparty.com.
That's even
probably
better.
the easiest way to do it because we'll get notifications that you've registered and the registration forms online.
And you'll see these signs all over the whole area. And a great list of sponsors. You see some names that keep coming up all the time, but you've also got some wonderful new names there too.
Absolutely.
And that's what makes it all happen. So
absolutely. And I do want to give a shout out to Viney's Varsity Wear in Marine City. They're located by Kmart. They're supplying all of our t-shirts.
Oh, good.
We have team t-shirts. Our sponsors all have t-shirts, and every team is a different color. So when they do aerial video and pictures of the park, it's going to look amazing with all the different color t-shirts. And
CCTV should be out there.
Yeah.
Blue. We'll save you blue. T-shirt.
There you go. Pumpkin, always a pleasure seeing you.
Nice seeing you.
Erica, nice seeing you too. What's your next costume going to be when we go?
I don't know.
Whatever project it is.
I don't know. We're working on some good stuff.
We've got more guests coming up with exciting things that are happening in the Blue Water area, and we'll do that in just a second. And we're back with the neighbors. Let me tell you, the neighbors have been a loud group over the last 30 or 40 years, and they're going to continue this coming couple of weeks when St. Mary's has its fall festival, annual fall festival. The chairman this year is a young man by the name of Richard Yeaman. Nice to see you. Welcome
Good to see you, sir. Thank you.
Sir. And Deborah Bajeski, the co-chair, welcome back.
Thank you.
Nice to have you both here. It's here. My golly gee, it's September. It's already happening.
It's hard to believe.
What year is this? Does it say?
43rd.
43rd annual. Wow, there's just been some marvelous, marvelous people that have been in your chairs over the last 43 years, and the success continues. Talk to me about what's happening this year.
All right, so you'll probably see some pictures, but basically we have 3 free concerts.
Really?
Yeah, we have, so Friday night we have Phase 2, it's a duo. Saturday night we have Rivertown Gents, they're local.
Local, great reputation.
And on Sunday we have Ray Gover and the Blue Water Polka Band. It's going to be awesome.
That is worth the price of admission, and there is no price of admission.
That's right.
And we're bringing polka back into St. Clair.
Well, that's the way it's, that has been a tradition at that event for years. So.
Right. Yeah. Yes. So we're so excited about that.
Yeah.
We really, if you look at our schedule, the schedule really is laid out really well with opening up Friday night at 4 o'clock. And the carnival's going to open, the tents are going to open. We're going to have a craft tent. The craft tent is going to have a lot of different gifts that have been donated. And then we have this beautiful wooden clock that looks like a watch that was handmade. So that's got a pretty good value on it. So that's going to get raffled off. And then we're going to have a great dinner Friday night. And the dinner is going to be with the fish company.
That's amazing. I don't think they do that, do they?
We've not.
First time ever.
First time ever.
They're going to do an outside, not in their own restaurant.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
And it's their famous Tuesday night perch dinner.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we really got some really good excitement around that. Everybody we've talked to said they're really looking forward to that. So we think that that's going to pull in a very good crowd.
That's Friday night.
That's Friday night.
Okay.
And so we do know that the beer tent will be open till midnight. And during that time, we're going to be selling raffle tickets. We're going to have 50-50 raffle tickets. And then we're also going to be selling, of course, our big raffle tickets during the entire event.
And what is your big raffle ticket?
The big raffle ticket is going to be $5,000.
Whoa, I like that number.
Yes, yes. And then we have second prize, $500, and then we have three prizes at $250.
Okay.
So it'll be $6,250 in total, which is very large.
Yes.
So we're really excited about selling some of those tickets.
We'll have a 50-50 raffle all night, every other hour on the hour, all 3 days.
Busy place.
Yes, and then Saturday. So Saturday we're going to open up. We're going to open up at the carnival, and of the tents will open at noon. And that is when we're going to actually have the White Elephant open. We're going to have the White Elephant actually open on Friday and Saturday, Sunday. So we're really looking forward to having a lot of sales there. The one thing that I do want to mention in regards to the White Elephant, we're doing a pre-sale. And that's one thing that we actually have on our flyer also, is we're going to have a $5 admission on Thursday. And that day we're going to actually have the pre-sale so they can come in, pay for it $5, and have the first pick of everything that's in that gym. So we have a lot of items, and as you can see on the pictures, we have a lot of items for people to purchase at a very low price because everything's been donated.
Okay, that's a good cue to have Crystal throw up those pictures of the sale. And we'll go through, about halfway through we start with the pictures of the, there we go. All right, so let's talk about this. This is your gymnasium.
This is the gymnasium.
That's unreal.
So we changed it this year. So what we wanted to do was take it out of the tent and move it into the gym. The gym is going to have a very flat surface, so it's going to be very easy for people to walk in and be able to shop. It's going to be air conditioned.
The gym is air conditioned.
Yes, it's going to be much more pleasant than being in a hot, hot tent.
Right.
And so what we have here is just a whole lot of
You got thousands and thousands of items.
We do, we do. And we have things that are for men. We have sports items. We have bikes. We actually have furniture.
A lot of collectibles.
I don't think it's ever been that big, ever.
No, I think this is really, we have some collectible dolls that we have an antique company, antique store coming in to look at those because they said that they're going to be of great value.
Okay.
So we just have a whole blankets, yes, towels.
Wow.
And religious items. We also have religious items. And we're going to get our furniture now starting next week. So this only gives us a glimpse of a few pieces, but we know that we have a whole lot more that's actually going to be picked up and delivered. So if somebody has something that they want to take and donate that's a large item, they just need to reach the parish.
Oh, there's one spot left on the table on the left.
Right, we'll take.
You got to fill that table
We do. So people can bring in their items that they'd like to donate. So that would really be great if they can do that.
There's the watch. We can't turn that picture, but if people can turn that picture in their mind, stand it up straight.
So that's going to be a wall piece. So it's a wristwatch, but
it's 2 or 3 feet long.
It's probably 2 feet. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, and it comes in that wooden box, but it was handmade, and so that's going to be at the craft raffle table.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yes.
And the last picture here, talk to me about this. This is pretty nice.
So this is Father Michael Zelch, and Father is going to be doing Mass through the weekend. So we have Mass Saturday night at 4:30. And then we also have Mass Sunday at 8:30 and 11:30. So we really want to ask the community to join us, not just for the festival, but to come in and experience the Mass and how we do it today. You could probably highlight on that too in regards to...
I mean, really, I was just talking to Father and Deacon today, and they were so excited to be able to talk to the people of St. Clair, just to invite everybody. Come say hello to Jesus, because Jesus wants to say hello to you, particularly here at St. Mary's.
Yes, and he has I think 12 to 15 altar servers, so we have a real great engagement of the younger population, that they are there wanting to serve, they come to Mass frequently, and they're well trained, so they do off-sites and training to prep them so they can really do it perfectly when they do Mass.
Okay. One thing we have not mentioned is the dates.
Yes.
We better tell people that. I know we talked Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but we haven't told them which Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
So this is going to be this weekend coming up, so it's going to be September 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. So we're really looking forward to Saturday's dinner. Saturday is going to be Bubbanella's.
All right.
So we've got Bubbanella's, and we're going to have pasta and meatballs, so that we're really excited about having a local provide the food. And then on Sunday, the 24th, we actually are going to have the polka band, which is going to really get some excitement. And then we have Ackett's Catering coming in, and we're going to have a chicken dinner.
Oh,
so
good.
That'll go right with the polka band.
Yeah.
So and we're going to have the sports screens up so we can have the, TVs.
Or whatever football games are on.
Exactly. So for those that don't want to be polka dancing, we have some other things there for those people.
The Knights of Columbus are running our beer tent this year, so it's going to be a really great event.
Yes. And we have things for kids because Saturday and Sunday between 1 and 3 we actually have activities for kids. So they will be in the tent, and that's going to be a really exciting time for the kids. There's going to be face painting and a lot of other things.
But you're not going to use any of the streets. Everything's going to be on the grounds this year.
It is.
Correct.
Yes.
Wow, that's pretty different.
And the carnival. The carnival will be out there at the baseball diamond. Yes. So, and we've got the tent itself.
Where's the beer tent?
The beer tent is in the parking lot. So
okay.
So it's going to be in the main parking lot that we just had paved. So that's going to be just like a perfect spot for it. Yes, so we're really
Just got it paved, and now they're going to poke holes in it.
Right. They'll plug those. The other thing too is we started on this activity. Richard and I, kind of late in the game because we kind of had a passing of the baton in regards to organizing it, and so we said that we really wanted to step up the sponsorships and just raise $1 more than last year. If we could do that, And so we raised just a little over $5,000 last year in sponsorships. We are close to $12,000 already this year.
Marvelous.
So we really are welcoming all of the merchants and all the people in town who are, giving themselves, giving money, helping us pay for different, different services such as the advertising with the voice and different things like that. So we really want to acknowledge them too. So we're going to have signage that's going to be in our flyer that shows all the people who've been very well engaged and donated.
Okay. We missed anything?
One other thing I just want to mention that we actually brought into our parish. We said to our parishioners, we really want to have you engaged with us. And so we built what we call a giving tree. And maybe, Richard, you want to just speak on that for just a minute?
Sure. So this is our St. Mary's Festival family tree.
Okay. Hold it up this way, and then they can shoot it.
I went shopping the other day in Neiman's, and there were 4 people behind me, and all of them were saying, "Oh yeah, I went to St. Mary's. I went to St. Mary's." I think the whole town of St. Clair has gone to St. Mary's at some point.
I think you're right.
So what the tree is we've asked the parishioners or anybody who wants to be involved to buy a leaf. And you can buy a leaf for $1. You can buy a leaf for $20, and you can dedicate it to a memory of somebody or a family. And so you have a place on that tree, and that tree is in the back of our parish, in the back of the church.
Is it a live tree?
It's not. It's been made. It's a homemade tree with pegs on it. So then each leaf has been handwritten out with the person's name, and then we post it. And then we're gonna bring it out into the grounds of the festival. So other people who want to make a donation, who want to participate, that small $1, $2, will engage them, and that's the real big piece here is having community.
Correct.
Part of our evangelization.
You'll be seeing a lot of Schweihofers and Westricks and Zimmer names, similar names like that on that tree.
You're absolutely right.
That have been with this parish for 100 years or so.
Yes,
at least.
We will. So
hopefully.
But we really welcome everybody to come visit us, come spend a day with us at the festival, have dinner at minimum with us, and we still welcome volunteers. We still need a whole host of volunteers. So if anybody can just maybe, spend an hour, spend 2, we have plenty of different tasks that they can do to help us to give back.
Awesome.
Good job. Nice to meet you, sir.
Good to see you.
Have a good,
Thank you,
wonderful, wonderful weekend. I know you will. We'll be in to see you. There's another event coming up the following weekend, which is celebrating the policemen and the firemen here in St. Clair, and we're going to have some of the members of the American Legion Post 385 come and talk to us about that event, which is coming up too. Be right back. As you drive around St. Clair, you've been seeing lots of new signs popping up on people's lawns and businesses. And it's for a really wonderful effort that the American Legion Post 382 has put together. Mr. John LaCroix, nice to see you. He's really been one of the spearheaders. Andy Dupree is the commander, and the post vice commander is Rich Schneider. Welcome to gentlemen. And John, welcome back. Where are we at? How are we coming along on this wonderful event?
Well, we brought Andy, our commander, to kind of help us out, spearhead things along a little bit today, and he's going to start us off.
Okay.
We're right now we're in the process of still fundraising.
Yep.
We've got our raffle tickets out right now for a big prize package that we've got. I believe that the fire department and police department have shirts they're making up that will be for sale the night of the event. We've got thin blue line and thin red line bracelets made up that are kind of a deal.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's a good idea.
1 for $4 and 3 for $10. So, you know, a way to show your support for both the fire department and police department. Right now, we're finalizing as far as the entertainment. We've got the band that's.
I thought John was going to sing.
Well, we could get him up there and sing. He's got a heck of a voice.
That's what we want to clear the place.
Is he like me? Is he like loud and off key like me?
No. He's you know, he's got those ruby pipes.
Oh,
there.
okay.
Pretty great.
Okay.
But yeah, we've got like I say, we've got the band set up. We've got intermission music set up with Phil Ludman. We're going to have outside tent, which. Outside, you know, for a beer and if you want to eat out there, you'll be able to take your meals out there. One thing we are happy to announce that War Water will be supplying some of the beer for this event. So, it's looking pretty good so far. Things are coming together. We're putting the final touches on it right now.
In case somebody has been out of town or doesn't know what we're trying to accomplish here, what is the goal of this event?
Well, the fire department and the police department are looking for, I believe the fire department's got a new truck, and they want to get some equipment on it that's just a little bit out of reach of the
budget.
And the same thing with the police department. They've got their needs. The fire department has their needs. And these are, like I say, a little bit out of the normal operating budget, so this is why we're...
So you guys, as the American Legion Post, came up with the idea to have an appreciation day, raise some money so the police and fire could buy whatever they needed.
Well, I just got to go back. It wasn't just the Post members. It's the family of the American Legion.
Oh, wonderful.
The Post, you know, the regular, veterans. And then you've got the auxiliary, the ladies' auxiliary, and then you've got the Sons of the American Legion.
Okay.
And it's a big family effort that, you know, it's not just one, it's all of us that are putting this on.
All right, I'm glad you clarified that.
Yeah. I just, you know, because it's...
Yeah, no, I understand.
It's a group effort.
Good.
And we've got other businesses and entities in town that are helping us out with that, too.
Okay. All right.
So.
John, what's on your sheet?
Just that the raffles, like Andy had mentioned, that we have a 65-inch TV for first prize, a wagon of Spirits of Joy.
All right.
That's worth about $600. And I always have a hard time saying the 2 chairs that we're going to get.
Adirondack.
Adirondack chair.
Yeah. And
get that 65-inch television with the wheelbarrow bear and sit in your Adirondack chair.
Yeah, if you're lucky.
You'd never leave home.
No. Tickets are $10 each, and you can get them at the fire department. You can get them at Sonia's Salon, excuse me, and police fire department, the Legion. And we do have Legion members and auxiliary members are selling them too. To go off. And like Andy said, that the fire department auxiliary ladies will be there to sell the t-shirts at the event. The event is September 29th, dinners from 2 to 7. After 7, we're going to, the dinner tickets are $10 each. Double play is going to be the band there. So we're really expecting a really good time there.
You're the vice commander, so your job is to keep these two in line?
Yeah. Yeah. One of the things we need is on the 28th, we're putting up the tent. So anybody that could stop by and give us a hand, we'd appreciate it. And it's going to be about 2:30 in the afternoon is when they set it up.
Okay.
And we also, on Friday, for the event, we could use anybody that can help out. The fire department's going to be serving the food, and
Oh,
You know,
really?
And that, yeah, that's what they said they were going to do, because
Good.
that's what they,
They're good at that.
they're good at it, yeah. And the police department's going to be there helping out whatever that we need. Of course, they don't have a real big department, so some of them are going to be on duty, so,
Right.
and that. And then on the 30th, anybody that can stop by, we need help taking the tent down.
Okay.
And that and cleaning up and that. So like I say, pretty much on Friday all day, we could use any help setting up, serving, clean up, so anybody that can stop by and wants to give us a hand, we'd appreciate it.
Good. John, do we miss anything?
Just a couple things that I would like to thank, if I could, for a couple of minutes here, is that we would like to take this time to thank the committee for their hard work at the Legion. And as Andy said, our committee is made up of Legion members, Sons of the Legion, Women Auxiliary, and also Friends of the Legion. We can suggest to make or put an event together, but it takes know-how, leadership, and keeping us all going in the same direction. And at this time, I'd really like to thank Lori Delore, Dwayne Delore's wife. She is always in the background, and really, she's spearheading what's going on, but never gets any credit from anybody. And I'd just like to tell the little lady that thank you very much. And going along with that is her husband, Dwayne, no matter what it is, he makes it happen. She can put it together and he can make it happen. There seems to be nothing out of their reach. Our Legion members, our commander, Andy, and second vice, Rich, there's people that work on the lines and in the kitchen, Bert, Steve, Al Fraley works, and we'd like to thank some of the bar members, Gary, Chet, Barb, and Mike Chapman as our new bar manager. There's like our auxiliary, the ladies are Chris Haas, and she's another one that's there all the time, Sonia, Linda, and Carol, and I'm sure I'm missing some of the ladies, but what a good group to be able to work with, to bring this all about to the community, and believe me, they know how to do a party. If the Legion's putting on a party,
it's a good one.
It's a good one, and the food's going to be good.
The date is September 29th. It's right around the corner. Wonderful dinner from 2 to 7, $10. American Legion Post 382, and everybody knows where that is. But it's to support the police and firemen here in the city of St. Clair, and to buy them some things that they need. So
yes, sir.
We salute you too for doing that, fellas. You did a great job. Anything?
Thank you.
Anything else?
I have one more thing.
Okay.
I just wanted to say that the tickets for the meal are $10. Okay. Get them while you can. Just because, and if you're not stopping in for dinner, that doesn't mean you can't stop in. The event itself is free. Okay. It's just the meal that'll cost you $10.
One thing we've not mentioned is that you can still get posters.
You still can get posters.
How do you get posters?
You stop by the Post. You can stop by the police department, the fire department, Sonia's Salon, and we've got 3 sets of different priced signs that go in your front yard.
And these are the $20.
These are the $20 ones. Then there's the $100 ones, and then there's a bigger one that's for the higher, the higher you go, the bigger the sign you get.
It was a great idea.
It's
taken off.
Yes, sir.
Yes, it's going real well. Give a lot of salute to the businesses in St. Clair and the residents. Yeah. They're putting them signs. They're popping up all over the place.
Right. Plenty of support from the local community.
We're getting a lot of support.
We're getting support from the surrounding community too.
Good.
Even Marine City, Marysville, and that have supported us.
Great.
So,
gentlemen, thank you very much for all you do for the community and for the Legion. We salute you, as they say.
Thank you.
That's about it for this edition of the Focus program. Thanks very much for tuning in. Till next week, I'm Paul Dingeman. See you soon.
Thanks for watching Focus with Paul Dingeman. Focus is produced at the CTV Community Television Studios in St. Clair. For over 20 years, CTV has captured the moments that matter to our community.